About a year or so back, I was watching this video with Dr. Jordan B. Peterson, and he was in the middle of an interview. And during his spiel, he was basically saying how women, when they put on makeup, when they put on blush, when they, wear high heels, and do all the modifications that they tend to do to themselves, just in a day-to-day routine, they're all signifiers. They're all biological signifiers to men that, I'm fertile and yeah, you want this. And it somehow led to it taking place in a professional setting. And the interviewer, I'll never forget this, the interviewer, he asked Dr. Peterson, so are you saying men and women can't work together? And Dr. Peterson answered, it hasn't been proven yet. And as I reflect upon my, on the books, not having nothing to do with the intimacy of the outlaw lifestyle that I am acquainted with, but more on the books jobs with, W2s, W4, W2s and the like, I've usually, for the most part, I want to say probably like 80 something percent of the time, my boss, not the employer, but my boss, my supervisor is a woman. And your boy slayed like 3 of them. So, so I am actually really aware that there is this unaccounted for variable that happens when you put men and women into close proximity together, in a repetitious, phase. Like, who knows what chemistry goes off where, but there's a reason the divorce rates these days are so high. And the reason I'm leading into this story with that is because, once again, we have a story of a female getting knocked up. This is coming to us from News Channel 8 in BC. Former corrections officer gives birth to an inmate's baby. We're gonna we're gonna press play on the video, and then we'll get into the lesser parts. Let's go.
Officer faces charges after authorities say she had an inmate's baby. Giselle Kensington-Moore faces first-degree sexual misconduct with an inmate and misconduct in office charges. She worked at Evans Correctional in Bennettsville at the time. Authorities say she was fired in August of last year for reasons unrelated to the case. You can read the arrest warrants at
So, deal is, she was already let go. They already fired her for, real talk. I do more to check the shot on that one, but either ways, what are they about to do? What are they about to do to ruin my video? Hold on.
This former correctional.
Okay, so yeah, you see, she got that build, that heavy girl build, and shoot. Once again, you put men and women in close proximity together. It's bound to pop off, man. Like someone somewhere is going to bump uglies. It's just the way it goes. In a press release, the South Carolina Department of Corrections says it has arrested a former corrections officer for misconduct. Inappropriate misconduct. There you go. I don't know why I'm editing myself. According to the release, Giselle Viviana Kensington-Moore was arrested and charged with first-degree sexual misconduct with an inmate and misconduct in office. Kensington-Moore was a corrections officer. The warrants for arrest were issued on Wednesday. According to those warrants, Kensington-Moore had a sexual relationship with an inmate between May and August of 2018. Kensington-Moore listed the inmate as the child's father on their birth certificate. Oh my God. Yo. What? Oh my God. Like, yeah. Yo, and there'll probably be a free what's her name? What's her first name? Giselle, a free Giselle Vivian, a GVK movement. Oh my, seriously, you put the you put the inmate's name on the birth. She's in love. She was in love. Oh my goodness, he smooth, sweet talk this one. And now I just feel bad for the kid. Like, just her charges involve having a intimate relationship with an inmate and giving birth to his child. She was fired in August for reasons unrelated, and so yeah, probably something completely different. But Jesus, lady, like really, you're gonna incriminate yourself? You're gonna sit there and you knew this was an inappropriate relationship to have, and like in any context, but you're gonna put that inmate's name as the child's father. Where's the kid going? Like, poison, man, poison. What I tell y'all, it's poison. I don't know how this works. I cannot peel into the mind of someone who would do something so inappropriate, and then a paper trail right to their arrest. My goodness. Oh God. I wasn't ready for that. I really wasn't ready for it to say, yeah, she wrote the inmate's name down on the baby's birth certificate. Oh, y'all buried the lead, News Channel 8. Y'all really buried the lead. Yo, oh my goodness. So, like, let's wrap this all back together. Deal is that you put people in positions, and it doesn't matter the power dynamics. It really doesn't. I'm telling you, the power dynamics, when you got people who just have a chemistry with one another of the opposite sex, it's just it go down. And yes, she did everything wrong, completely everything wrong. This is definitely Giselle did everything wrong. But the deal is that as a society, we have not stopped and said, wait a second. like, and with the whole alphabetical thing going on, it's just like, we have not stopped and said, wait, we need to really look into how this is help furthering our society as a whole, just proclaiming men and women to be the same thing, and thusly, boom. And I get why the powers that be or whoever would want more women in the workforce, because that's more buying power and, GDP's capitalism, all that great fun stuff. But at what cost? To what end? I guess that's my question. So with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. See, speaking of ends, right? All the internet stuff. If you like it, toss it a like. Dislike, go ahead and do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice and you want to get videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and BitChute and come on, man. Come on. And speak. Let me know. What do you think in the comments? Oh, bang the bell for notifications, because, hey, guys, trust me, they're not going to tell you when I'm dropping my hot fire. And speak. Let me know, what do you think in the comments. Like, wow, guys, I really was not expecting her to put just like that's the fun part about these stories. When you read into them, you just read the headline, it's like, oh well, another BW being a BW, right? But then you go a little deeper and it's just like, wow, there's always a nugget of fun in there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, all right? And until the next one.